Alright folks, it's episode 5 of You Guys Hate the Design of a Twisted, so I'm redesigning it because it gets views. Today we have Twisted Sprout, which, honestly, kind of agree with. Most of the mains are basically just stretched versions of their original forms. I mean, Twisted Pebble's unique, Twisted Dandy's unique. I'd say that Twisted Shelly is quite unique, except the rest are just... But here's the thing though, with Sprout, I genuinely didn't know where to go with this. So, what I basically just did is I made the head, and then I just let the voices guide my way. But anyway, let's hope that you like what the voices made me do. And, Twisted Sprout redesign, whoa! So, as I said in the intro, I didn't really have, a focused idea as I was going into this redesign. I was just trying to make it more original, stray further from the original design, but not too far where it doesn't actually look like Sprout. So, my concept would be his arms, his scarf is going to be like instead of summoning tendrils, his scarf splits into two, and those two, split ends become the tendrils. And his arms, I didn't know how else to make this more creative, so I just made his arms look like chef's knives. Later on in the design, I turned his legs into sludge, because I mostly couldn't get the legs right, but hey, this is actually smart, because now it looks more original. Yeah, big brain. So, how would this thing work? Well, I believe that this thing could have, two main abilities. Hey, if V's allowed to have, 3, and Pebble's allowed to have literally none, I think that this guy's allowed to have 2. It's right in the middle. But anyway, so, his first ability actually links to his passive ability in-game, which allows him to see the health counters of all toons on the map. And now, I'm not saying that this Twisted would know where all the toons are, but if a toon gets injured by, another Twisted, or just haphazardly, then this Twisted will automatically get a ping on their location and book it over there. And the second ability, which I think is the most broken, actually riffs on Sprout's main ability and function, the ability which most people remember, where if he has 100 tapes, he's able to spend that 100 tapes to heal another toon. Well, in this case, Twisted Sprout actually speeds up based on how much tapes the person he's chasing has. So, for example, he starts off with, let's say the speed of Tegan, right? However, for every 5 tapes the toon he's chasing has, he gains 0.3 speed, maxing out at 50 speed, which, if you don't know, is the speed of Twisted Babette in Panic Mode. So, yeah, pretty freaking fast. Which means that actually distractors should have a better time distracting this version of Twisted Sprout, because they usually have less tapes from not the machines. But anyway, I wanted to base this Twisted ability off of the ability that obviously Twisted Sprout has, because most Twisted abilities, if you don't know, actually riff off of their toon's ability. So, for example, Finn gets a speed boost when the machine's completed, which means it's Twisted gives you a speed debuff when the machine's completed. So I wanted to do that, where the original Twisted was just, tendril. And so there you have it. That is my Twisted Sprout redesign and reconcept. Actually, is it slightly better than the original? I'd say so. Is it quite great, groundbreaking? No. Honestly, I don't think that you can increase the originality of Twisted Sprout as you can with something like Twisted V. Twisted V was very bare bones, so I was able to upgrade a concept quite easily. I mean, I mostly do robot like design when I do artwork. And Twisted Shelly and Babette all had like concepts which I could like build on. Sprout is a baker, and I don't think that just slapping a baker's outfit onto a Twisted could be called, whoa, redesign. But whatever. I'll let you guys discuss it in the comments. And speaking of comments, if you guys want to suggest any drawings that you want me to do, or redesigns or Twisted, or if you just want to make an OC or something, just comment it down below and I'll get back to you in like a week to a month. But anyway, folks, that's all for me. It is currently midnight, or 10 past midnight to be exact, and I should be going to bed right now, but I'm not. Please subscribe. I'm wasting sleep trying to make videos for you. See ya.